I think this is also, social media is also linked to something that I think Gareth Cliff was alluding to, the idea of democracy. It democratizes the space, not just the political democracy, but the idea of radio stations dictating the content that we listen to. I think more and more now it's a co-production. People are on Twitter, they are on Facebook and elsewhere, and you cannot switch off. And I think as we are having this conference now, the Marikana Memorial is taking place. And this is very important because last week when Marikana, the shooting took place, one of the things that struck me was it was such a 34 killed. It's incredible to even grasp the scale of this atrocity. I'm calling it an atrocity, not a tragedy. And what struck me was how many of the radio stations, and it's supposed to be an intimate, immediate medium, but they still carried on blissfully as if it hadn't happened. And I think that what happened at that moment is they lost an opportunity to connect in a very deep and meaningful way with their audience. And so what the audience will do, they'll just switch off to somebody else that's happening. Of course, there are a lot of people that also listen on Twitter, which may seem counterintuitive, but they follow the conversations there. But I think the challenge is to see how you can tap into the democratization that social media bring, and also the opportunity for crowdsourcing. In the past, the presenter or the radio station or the producer had to be the most intelligent person. Nowadays, that's not necessary because the network it brings an incredible intelligence. So often the most intelligent, the greatest intelligence lies in the network, and it's your ability to tap into it. And I dare all of us that work in marketing, communications, and media to understand this. Often we think of things like Twitter only for what we read, but probably the greatest, and I think it's something that we all underutilize, it's the search function. So if you are doing research, it's one of the things that's very, very important to do.